Buen dia, and I hope you guys are doing well. And what a wonderful time we are having here in Paraguay. Well, let's have some coffee and have a little smile. So, Susie is not on the video today. She is out with a lovely gentleman doing his immigration, getting his police clearance, and doing all the stuff for him and all of these kind of things to make his immigration and his residency easier while he's staying with us for the next 2 weeks. Fabulous person, you know, absolutely awesome energy. And this is the kind of people that we really want in Camino Verde, which is all about working together. A real MacGyver, I mean, unbelievable. So again, wonderful people come and stay with us while we help them with the immigration. So, as most of you guys know, I'm busy hunting for transportation, as Quasi died, and we had a lovely Ashley do fundraising and all of these kind of things, and I really appreciate it, brother. I really do. So I decided I'm going to tell you guys about how to buy a fucking car in Paraguay. It is not easy, I'll tell you that much. Some of the problems that you're going to find, first of all, is to find cars at a good price. And also a reliable car. But that's okay, because if your budget is tight, you're going to go through the rubble to find a little jewel or a gem. And that's where I am, because my budget is kind of limited. You know, so we really try to focus a lot of our fundraising and things like that on Camino Verde, as well as our guest house and the Iticarubi house and all of these kind of things. So we're quite structured with finances and how we do things and these kind of things. However, looking for cars, first of all, make sure the documentation is right, because what they're going to do is they're going to try to sell you ideas that, oh, you can go get the copy of the paper and this is how it is. No, it's not. If you don't have a green book or a green card for the car and the numbers doesn't correspond, engine and chassis, check it out, because what people do in Paraguay is they swap engines and then they don't do the paperwork for it, and then when you buy it, you have shit. Brown ballot or brown paper or brown document means it's a vintage kind of car, those kind of things, it's okay. If somebody doesn't have the physical document, they have to apply for it. Don't fall for it where they say you can apply for it. Believe me, all the cars and trucks and things that Susie and I have went to look at over the last couple of days has been dismal. You know, they don't have documents, you know, the engines doesn't match the fucking papers, and then they try to tell you bullshit, because everybody's a bullshitter. Anybody selling a car is a bullshitter, because they're trying to sell their problems to you, saying that there's no problems, but we know it's bullshit. But that's car buying for you. So when you get a car and everything matches up, the documents matches up, the owner matches up, check the owner, then you go and you sign, or you draw up a contract agreement, sales agreement, and you take it to a notary. You do the cash transfer payment there with your documents and all of these kind of things, because it's importante that you have everything legalized. Cover your ass at all stages. But again, be careful. There's a lot of conversions and things like that happening at the moment, you know, where they do engine conversions, they don't change the paperwork. So be diligent, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of problems. And in Paraguay, if the police pulls you over and your car documents doesn't match, or you don't have a driver's license, they will take your car. They will keep it until you can prove that you are the owner and these kind of things. You don't want that hassle. You don't want that hassle. Another thing that's happening at the moment in Paraguay is they're doing a lot of little scams. Now, Paraguay predominantly run on Facebook Marketplace. So everybody can sell everything on there, from cars to massages with the happy endings. I can't believe it. In Europe, you couldn't even advertise a sensual massage or tantric massage or anything like that, and then you will get flagged and blocked. But here, it's advertised. Nonetheless, happy endings. So, because Paraguay is so hot, scammers in Paraguay is not Paraguayan scammers though. It's foreign scammers running in doing these kind of things. So there is some Paraguayans, I'm not going to lie, there is some, not many. So what they do is they advertise, for instance, air conditioning, because Paraguay is so fucking hot. And all the major things that you want, appliances or air conditioning and all of that. And we had to put air conditioning in the front guest room, which took some time because we had to work some scammers. So what they do is you contact them through Marketplace, and then they tell you that you have to pay a deposit to release the air conditioning from the warehouse so that they can bring it to you. And it's 100,000 guarani, 200,000 guarani. Now, how do you spot the scammers? Air conditionings will be about between 500 and 800 guarani, 800,000 guaranis cheaper through this advertisement. You will just notice the prices is phenomenal. You were like, what the fuck, I'm buying 3. So again, when they ask you to pay money up front into a private bank account, walk away from the scene of the crime. Don't become a victim, be a victor, be alert, spot the bullshit. So again, it is what it is. You have to be alert, and in any country you're going to get scams. But for some reason, Marketplace have become saturated with it. You know, I've even heard now of people that contacted me that was using some non-Paraguayan immigration person, and they arrived at the airport and there was nobody to greet them. The guy's number is gone, so is the money. Be careful who you use. Remember one thing, times are tough. People are really becoming desperate. Because of the economic state that's been like this for the last 2 years and getting worse, people are actually becoming more desperate. Scammers are becoming more creative, more, you know, like just, you know, they almost get it. But you have to be alert. You have to protect your ass and your assets, because you don't want trouble when you move to a new country, point one. You don't want to sit where you have a loss of something before you even started. And it is heartbreaking, even for the couple that came to Paraguay, paid a gentleman they met online and paid 10,000, I think it was $10,000. For them it's 5,000 per person that they got charged, they paid, they put all the documents through, all of these kind of things. Excelente apparently, but they use Gmail, they don't have a website, they don't have any something, but they trusted the guy was smooth talking and all of these kind of things. But however, he was not Paraguayan, and they lost all that money. They arrived here distraught, you know, lost for words. So again, I gave them advice how to do things themselves. So that all happened last week. So they've done the paperwork and you know, they followed my guidance, because I mean, we're here to help. And because they ran at a loss and, you know, got stabbed in the back, you know, it gave a bad taste of humanity to them. And that's not what Paraguay is about. Paraguay is a good place. You're gonna get shit people there sometimes. You're gonna get shitty little scammers that's gonna try every trick in the book. Never pay up front. Never pay up front, cash on delivery. If they tell you it is pay up front, you tell them fuck off. It's not the way it's going to happen. You either deliver at the house and you do it there, or no, or I collect and I pay in cash. So don't fall victim to stuff like that. You know, I admire a lot of people that do a lot of good stuff, you know, and there is a lot of good people that do immigration and, you know, these kind of things. And I'm not saying anybody is worse than us or better than us. However, we do offer accommodation. We do offer you a place to stay while we do your immigration. We offer you your breakfast, your dinner. We drive you around to get all your stuff done for your immigration, your residency, your scheduler, all of these kind of things. So we take care of you. We have organic ginger beers. We have homemade ice creams. We do a lot of stuff here at the house. We're easygoing. You've met Susie. Love of my life, center of my attention sometimes. But, you know, we work as a team to help people. Besides with immigration, also to relocate, to how we can help you to integrate, to how do we help you to sort of stuff out. Buying a house in a gated community is not always that great. So we like giving people advice, we like guiding people. Here at Casa Astral, besides the great food, excellent company, great laughter, we do offer massages, therapies, things like that. We're normal people, we eat meat. If you're vegan and fragile of diet, please don't book with us. I cook meat, I cook with flour, I cook with maize, I cook healthy stuff, but I'm not vegan cooker, I'm not a fruitarian, so I don't, if you want to eat stuff like that, we offer meals, basic, standard, juicy, everything's got meat on it. And it's organic, everything is homemade, there's nothing synthetic in our food, so you do get good food, you get a great place to stay. It's clean, it's big, it's quiet, we have strong Wi-Fi, your laundry gets done, you get picked up at the airport, you get dropped off at the airport, and if your documents is not ready in time, we courier it down to you. But the conversation is not about that, the conversation is about be diligent, don't be fucking falling for scams. One thing for me, and it's just, something that doesn't resonate with me, and I've never used anybody for immigration, I've done my own stuff. But I don't get that you have to use people from other countries to do your immigration. You see where I'm going? For me, it makes sense to support a Paraguayan that speaks the language, understand the mannerism, they connect on a different level, it's like, they're countrymen, they support each other, they know each other, they help each other, that's real help. Sometimes for me to deal with a foreigner that's not Paraguayan or any other country that you're moving to, that kind of like a little bit suspicious. However, there is some people that's non-Paraguayan doing immigration, some that is actually quite good, nice people, these kind of things. But again, you have to consider a lot of things when you use people. First of all, is it convenient? Is it reliable? Are they able to take care of you and your family while you're here? Now, one of the things when you use agencies and you don't stay with them, I think we're the only one that offer accommodation as well as part of your immigration package. That's why per person, for a single person, is $2,500. Your airport collections, your drop-offs, your immigration, your scheduler, your meals, everything is included. You know what I'm saying? Think you want to work smarter, not harder. For a family of 3, I think it's 6,000. I don't know, I can't remember. It's on the website. Go have a look. But you want to know that if you have people doing immigration, you want people to be able to help you and guide you through your integración, because what you want to do is you want to, like us, I'm non-Paraguayan. Susie is Paraguayan. Family is involved, the legal lawyers, and it's just a different kind of class of people. There's people that you want. So, with that said, I understand from your point what you want, what you deserve, what you need. Because when I came here, I had to stay at fucking horrible places. I had to figure out what's healthy food, what's not healthy food. Then I had to figure out there's no street signs. Then you had to figure out where to and do your laundry. I used to wash, like I said in previous videos, I used to wash in the wash basin in the hotel or Airbnb my fucking clothes with my hand with a bar of soap. And that was tough. Figuring out where to buy cheap stuff, where to go, meeting Paraguayans that can speak a little English. That's what we do. We try to integrate you, introduce you to Paraguayans. People that's local, that speaks different languages, people with businesses, people in higher position in management and legal and all, because you want good people in your life. You want to meet people in your life that's awesome, that inspires you, that's there to help you. And the friends we have and the people that we mix with is down to earth. It is real people. It's not foreigners trying to pretend they know things like me. I don't know everything. I'm telling you now, I don't know everything, but I talk from my experience in Paraguay. I speak from physical experience, not some Google thing. No, I lived it. I'm doing it. I built my own house. I'm starting a community. I'm buying a car. I have 3 businesses at the moment in Paraguay, so there's a lot of things happening at the same time. So I have a pretty good idea. Hands-on experience, lads, hands-on. So I have those kind of things. And listen, I've gone through a lot of struggles to help you and your family not go through the same struggles. My job with these videos is to inspire you, to uplift you, to give you hope, and to give you information, valid information. I have nothing to gain. I'm not a guy that's into a huge following. As you can see, my views is not very high. I was reminded about that as well the other day. I don't care. The ones that's viewing this is the people I want. The people that sees this and engage with me is the correct people for us for Camino Verde. Even for people with immigration, we have a lot of people. We have so many bookings coming in. It's just getting scary. Even our home is a 4-bedroom house. It's a huge house. We have a dilapidated apartment at the back of the house. We have a few things which we have to most probably renovate because we don't have enough space. We help our guests who want to travel through Paraguay with other guest houses that we are associated with, supporting Paraguay and supporting good, safe, and clean accommodation for our guests when they travel through Paraguay. So we have a small circle of Paraguayan guest houses all around the country that help and work together to give you a good experience. And we know we can trust them, and you can trust them. You'll be good, and you'll be safe, and it will be clean. Because there's some dodgy accommodations out there, I'll tell you that much. Also, foreigners, let's get one thing straight. In Paraguay, they don't use toilet paper in the toilet. I was reminded about that because even I do it. So Paraguayans, they don't flush toilet paper, they put it in the bin. So keep that in mind. When you go to guest houses, ask. You don't want a blocked situation and all of these kind of things, because here in South America and Latin America, people do things a little different. So flushing toilet paper down, not a good idea. Again, have fun. If you have questions, reach out. Susie and I am going to do a little thing about the whole procedure and what to expect and these kind of things. And we're going to talk a little bit about Paraguay this week as well. So we are doing a video. And a big shout out to my buddy Ashley and Jake, and there's so many people. Niku, Christu, Sean, guys, you rock. Keep up whatever you're doing and fight for getting out. And again, I'm telling you, if you're not out in 3 months from this video, you're gonna have trouble where you are. So if you can move, move. Let go of fear, take control of your life, and start fresh. Love, light, and all those hippie kind of jazz. Reach out anytime, and all our contact details is below. So, and subscribe to the channel, learn a little bit more. I have to ask these things, it's fucking stupid. But Susie, the boss, spoke, and she said to me, everybody has to subscribe, reach out, contact details below. Visit our website, learn about Camino Verde, the alternative way of living life in a sustainable community that can make lots of money. So reach out anytime.